Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome to the final episode of this chapter 2 history rebuild, or not rebuild, resimulation. Now the reason why this is the final episode is, well, because next gen is coming out in well, not too long. I will have it very soon. I'm very excited. Tomorrow expect a bunch of videos with next gen rebuild, possibly episode 1 of chapter 3 of this resimulation series. Now that you can start with 12 teams in my league, or my NBA, I think that's what it's called, so that's exciting. And then player build videos, all of that stuff. If you guys have any thing that you guys want to see specifically with next gen videos, let me know in the comments down below. And other than that, enjoy. I went ahead and did an extra, how many season 5? Well, you know what, I'm not gonna say because we decided to go until the Knicks lost the championship, lost the finals, or well, just got eliminated, because, well, they just keep winning. It's ridiculous. So yeah, enjoy the video, enjoy the final video of current gen, and I will see you guys in next gen. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome to another episode of the Random History NBA Resimulation Series, Chapter 2. If you guys didn't know, Chapter 1 we already completed. We did it in NBA 2K20. So if you guys want to check that out, down in the description down below is a playlist for both Chapter 1 and Chapter 20, or Chapter 20 and Chapter 2. And Chapter 3 may be a little sooner than you guys think. Next gen comes out in 4 days. If you guys missed my last video I uploaded yesterday, or maybe earlier today, whenever I decided to post this video, I went over all the new things in the My League and My GM, which essentially is now under one name called My NBA. They added something really big where you can start with just 12 teams in the league. Now, I don't know if you can expand up to 30. It's a question mark. We'll see. But that's obviously gonna make a series like this way easier, or at least with Chapter 1, right? Way easier. So I'm hoping I can get that video up day 1 on the 10th for you guys, episode 1 of that series. So I'm super excited. But with that said, that means that this series, this current series, is gonna be cut short. I don't want to be posting 2K21 current gen during 2K21 next gen. It just wouldn't really make sense. So we have either 3 or 4 more episodes of this current series. Now, again, 3 or 4 depending on when I upload this one. If I upload this one on Saturday, then tomorrow, then there's only gonna be 3. If I upload it today, which is Friday, or tonight, then I'll try and get 4 videos out for you guys. Honestly though, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to record a second one today, so I'm probably gonna post this Saturday. So you guys are probably watching on Saturday. That means there's only 3 videos. So basically the Knicks have dominated this series. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in, there's a few players that we haven't seen in this series that obviously I think most people want to see. So we are gonna add, there's 3 draft classes every episode, right? So in this video, we're adding the 2003 draft class, the 1996 draft class, and the 1984 draft class. That means we get LeBron, D-Wade, Melo, Kobe, AI, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, I think, or I don't know if Ray Allen's in the game. He might be. I don't know. I can't remember. Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon. I didn't put Charles Barkley in it just because I couldn't find like a good one that was already made for him. So Charles Barkley won't be in it, but yeah. So these next 3 draft classes, I'm adding those 3. Now it is gonna be a random in the sense that I don't know which order I'm gonna go. So let's go ahead and do that now. If you guys have missed any of the previous episodes though, down in the description I do have a playlist. If you guys are enjoying this series and you guys are excited for next gen and for chapter 3 of this series to start, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I believe we let's see, what actually, let me look real quick. We are at 1,173 subscribers. So if we can hit 1,200 before next gen, that would be awesome, guys. So if you guys haven't subscribed, definitely do so. Also, turn on that notification bell because I'm going to be posting multiple videos a day once next gen comes out. So, have that notification bell ready, notifications ready, so that way you guys know when I upload all of the videos, because the first week with next gen is gonna be insane. It's gonna be crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and decide on which one I'm gonna bring in here, which draft class I'm gonna bring in out of the three. Now I'm gonna rank them 1 through 3, so we're gonna just start from, go from earliest to newest, right? So number 1 will be 84, number 2 will be 96, number 3 will be 2003. So let me go ahead and randomize, and it is number 2. So the 1996 NBA draft class will be this upcoming draft. So let me go ahead and replace this one. I guess we were gonna do what, 1998 or 1996 maybe? No, not 96, maybe 95. I don't know. We are not, obviously, and we are bringing in the 1996 NBA draft class, which has AI, Kobe Bryant, Sharif, Stephon Marbury, Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Marcus Camby, and the rest of these guys, Peja Stojakovic. So we had a few of some player retirements. We got Andre Robertson, Jamal Wilkes, George Irvin, who won a couple of championships, maybe 3. Oh, he won 4. No, 1896. Hell is that? He won 3. He won 3. Campy Russell retires. CJ McCollum retires. Tim Hardaway retires. Karis LeVert retired. So yeah, there you go. There's some retirements. Hall of Famers: George Irvin, Campy Russell, Jamal Wilkes, and CJ McCollum. All right, so one of the biggest draft lotteries then in this series, obviously fighting for Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant. Those are the big 2 in this draft. So let's go ahead, see who gets the number 1 overall pick. Goes to the Boston Celtics. Number 2 goes to the Pelicans. 3 goes to Dallas. 4 to Utah. 5 to the Kings. 76ers take the 6th pick. Bucks take the 7th. Grizzlies take the 8th. And the Lakers. So here we go. The NBA draft. We are going through the 1996 NBA draft. And the Boston Celtics, with the number 1 overall pick, takes Kobe Bryant over Allen Iverson. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay. So Kobe goes number 1. Number 2, New Orleans takes AI. Number 3, Dallas takes Sharif. The Jazz takes Steve Nash. The Kings take Stephon Marbury. Philly takes Ray Allen. The Bucks take Shannon Anderson. The Grizzlies take Anton Walker. The Lakers, they take Marcus Camby. At 10 is Derek Fisher. So let's go ahead and pick the next draft class. So between the 1984 draft class and the 2003 draft class, 1 will be 84, 2 will be 2003. So let's go ahead and randomize, and it's number 1. So we will have Michael Jordan enter the league right after Kobe Bryant. All right, so year number 19 is over, and Zion wins MVP. I believe this is his first regular season MVP. He does have 3 finals MVPs, and him and Imani Bates is 4-0 in the NBA finals. And Zion finally gets his first regular season MVP. Allen Iverson wins Rookie of the Year. Lenny Wilkins wins Sixth Man of the Year. Joel Embiid wins DPOY. Robert Parrish wins Most Improved, and Coach of the Year is Luke Wallace, who I believe is the coach for the Knicks. All NBA first team, we got John Wall, Mark Price, Zion, Ben Simmons, and Nikola Jokic. On the second team, we got Garland, Magic, Giannis, Sean Kemp, and Joel Embiid. And the third team, we got Isaiah Thomas, Jerry West, Imani Bates, Paul George, and DeMarcus Cousins. All defensive first team, we got John Wall, Butler, Duncan, Sanders, and Embiid. And all defensive second team, we got Magic, Jerry West, Giannis, Ben Simmons, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So on to the playoffs here. New Orleans did make the playoffs as an 8 seed. They're going up against the LA Clippers, who the Clippers have, let's see, Magic, Jaylen Brown, Andrew Wiggins. Wow, okay, so they're the number 1 seed. Not bad. Not bad. Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins on the same team with Magic, with the Sun Whiteside. That's actually a pretty good team. The Pelicans, AI joined a pretty good team, actually. Ron Harper, Alex English, Cliff Robinson, Vucevic. That's not bad. That's not bad. As AI gets better, this team is going to be dangerous. We got Utah versus Golden State. So Steve Nash has a rookie, averaged 7 and 4 a game, but he's with Zach LaVine, Adrian Dantley, Derek. Okay, so they don't have a good big, but I mean Derek Favors is an 86 overall. So that boom or bust feature that they have, that boom is helping out Derek Favors. Golden State has Oscar Robertson, Tracy McGrady's up to 91 overall now, He is in year number 3. Kevin Porter, Evan Mobley, and Bill Cartwright. Del Curry's on that team as well. We got Houston versus Phoenix, Bol. And then for Phoenix, they have Jalen Green. San Antonio and Oklahoma City. And then we have the Knicks, obviously, as the number 1 seed. This ridiculously good team. They're going up against the Toronto Raptors. And then we got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland has John Wall, Jimmy Butler. I forgot, yeah, that duo. It's a pretty nice duo. Washington with Paul George as a 95 overall. And then Charlotte, they have Giannis, who's at a 98 overall. And then we got Chicago versus Atlanta, John Morant, Lenny Wilkins. And then for Atlanta, they have Klay Thompson, Nikola Jokic. So Kobe did not make the playoffs with the Boston Celtics. So let's go ahead and sim round number 1. The Atlanta Hawks are eliminated. The Raptors are eliminated. The Thunder, the Nets, the Suns, the Hornets, the Jazz, the Clippers. Whoa, the Clippers. Magic Johnson and the Clippers are eliminated by the 8th seed, which was Allen Iverson. Wow. Okay, AI averaged 22 in the playoffs, 8 assists, Rookie of the Year. Golden State beat Utah as a 5 seed. I mean, that's a good team, man. Tracy McGrady with Oscar. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got San Antonio versus Houston, and then New York swept Toronto. They're up against Cleveland now, and we got Chicago versus Washington. So round 2, the Wizards, the Cavs, the Spurs, and the Warriors are eliminated. So AI and the Pelicans are getting all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Wow, that's a surprise. Houston is in the Western Conference Finals for the 2nd straight year. They made it to the NBA Finals last year, where they lost in 6 to the Knicks. Kemba Walker, Brandon Ingram, Jabari Parker, Bol. Yeah, pretty decent team. And then we got the Knicks versus the Bulls. I believe we got this a few times. We've gotten the Knicks versus the Bulls in the conference finals. John Morant versus Zion. Ja's a 98 overall for the Bulls. So here we go, the conference finals. The Knicks are up 2-0. Houston and New Orleans is tied at 1 apiece. New York sweeps Chicago. Houston is now up 2-1. And they beat New Orleans in 5. So we got a rematch between the Knicks and the Rockets from a year ago. The Knicks trying to three-peat for the first time and win their 5th NBA title. The Rockets are trying to, I believe, win their first. I don't think they ever even made it before last year. It doesn't look like it. So yeah, Houston's 0-1 in the NBA Finals. They are trying to win their first. So here we go. Game 1, it goes to the Knicks. Game 2 goes to the Knicks. Game 3 goes to the Knicks. And game 4 in Houston. Can Houston hold on, survive for another game? Looks like they will. 141 to 113. And game 5 here. So the Houston Rockets avoided a sweep, but looks like they're going to get blown out here in game 5. Yeah, they're going to get blown out. That will do it. The Knicks win their 5th, their 3rd straight. Imani Bates puts up 35, 15, and 5. Zion 32 and 14. Glenn Rice 22 and 4. Strickland 18 and 9. And the New York Knicks are NBA champions for the 5th time, 3rd straight, 5-0 in the NBA Finals, and Zion wins his 4th consecutive NBA Finals MVP. So we got another big draft lottery. The Lakers, the Bucks, and the Kings all have the best odds to land Michael Jordan or Hakeem Olajuwon. Here, look at that though. The Celtics have the 4th best odds. So the team with Kobe Bryant, we will see if they can match him up with, say, a Hakeem Olajuwon or even a Michael Jordan. Could you imagine Kobe and Michael on the same team? That would be kind of insane. So let's go ahead and see who wins this lottery. And the Sacramento Kings win the lottery. The 76ers get number 2. Mavericks get number 3. The Celtics get number 4. The Lakers with 5. Wow, the Lakers are from 1 to 5. That's unfortunate. The Bucks with 6. Timberwolves 7. 8 to the Pacers, 9 to the Magic, and 10 to the Nuggets. The 1984 NBA draft class is time to come into the league, and the Sacramento Kings take Michael Jordan with the number 1 overall pick. The Philadelphia 76ers take Hakeem Olajuwon. At number 2, the Dallas Mavericks take John Stockton. The Boston Celtics take Kevin Willis to pair with Kobe. The Lakers take Sam Perkins. The Bucks take Jerome Kersey. The Timberwolves take Jeff Turner. At 8, the Pacers take Otis Thorpe. At 9 is an auto-generated player. So that's the NBA draft. So year number 20 is over, and Zion Williamson wins MVP. Once again, that's his second straight 4 finals MVPs, 5-0 in the NBA Finals. Zion's looking pretty good. Rookie of the Year, Michael Jordan, 28.8 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2.5 steals per game. Dennis Schroeder wins 6 Man of the Year. DPOY is Tim Duncan. Peja wins Most Improved. And Luke Wallace is once again the Coach of the Year. All NBA first team, we got Magic, Darius Garland. Wow, Darius Garland, okay, 31 a game, 11 assists. Zion, Ben Simmons, and Nikola Jokic. All NBA second team, we got Tracy McGrady, Jerry West, Sean Kemp, Giannis, and Brad Daughtry. And all NBA third team, we got Kobe White, Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Imani Bates, and Hassan Whiteside. All defensive first team, Magic, John Wall, Tim Duncan, Giannis, and Embiid. And the second team, we got Moncrief, Jordan, Ben Simmons, Tom Sanders, and Kareem. So on to the NBA playoffs. The Clippers are once again the number 1 seed. They're going up against the Sacramento Kings. So Michael Jordan gets into the NBA playoffs in year number 1. Stephon Marbury is a 92 overall on the team. Wow, he's already 89. Kuminga is an 85. They don't have very many bigs. They have Dennis Rodman on the team, but Rodman's 39 years old. So yeah, they don't have like really any bigs. Yikes. And we got Oklahoma City versus Vancouver, Phoenix versus Portland, Houston versus San Antonio. So looks like AI did not make the playoffs with the, who's the AI on? New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans. They did not make the playoffs. Kobe Bryant and the Boston Celtics made the playoffs. They're going up against the defending champions, the Knicks. But you got Jeff Hornacek, Kobe Bryant, Keith Van Horn, Markieff Morris, Bill Cartwright. Yeah, not a great team, but Kobe Bryant, first couple years, 19-4 his rookie year, but now 27, 3-5 in year number 2. He's up to a 92 overall. Got Charlotte versus Cleveland, Brooklyn versus Orlando, and Chicago versus Toronto. So in round number 1, Giannis and the Hornets get eliminated. Michael Jordan is eliminated in round number 1. The Nets, the Grizzlies, the Celtics, so Kobe's eliminated in round number 1 as well. Phoenix, San Antonio, Chicago. Wow, Chicago as a 2 seed gets eliminated. So the Knicks versus the Cavs, Orlando versus Toronto. Got the Clippers versus OKC, and Houston versus Portland. Round number 2, the Cavs, the Blazers, the Raptors, the Thunder are all eliminated. So we got the Clippers versus the Rockets, and we got the Knicks versus Orlando. So JoJo White, Moncrief, Hashimura, Sarge, and Holmgren for the Magic. And then the Clippers versus the Rockets. I feel like the Clippers are finally going to break through and get to the NBA finals. Like, they have 490 overalls. Like, that's a pretty good team. So here we go. Conference finals. The Knicks are up 2-1. Houston is up 2-0 over the Clippers. Orlando takes a 3-2 lead over the Knicks. And the Rockets take a 3-1 lead. Okay, so let's go ahead and sim at this game here. So the Clippers make it 3-2. We got the Knicks versus the Orlando Magic. So let's jump into Simcast here. Why not? The Knicks trying to avoid losing, and they will go ahead and force a Game 7 versus Orlando. We got Houston versus the Clippers here, and the Clippers are trying to stay alive here, but Houston wins it by 3. Wow, that's a close game. And the Houston Rockets are in their 3rd straight NBA Finals. Will the Knicks meet them for a 3rd straight time? Let's see what happens. The Knicks at home. They just survived a Game 6, and they are blowing out the Orlando Magic. They win 130-90 or 132-97, and we have a rematch for the 3rd straight year. The Houston Rockets versus the New York Knicks, and the Rockets finally beat the Knicks. We will see. Game 1, I don't know why I'm jumping in Simcast, but I guess we'll jump into Simcast for all of the games. The Knicks blow them out 141-116. Strickland with 36 and 17. Game 2 in New York, and the Knicks will go ahead and, oh, never mind. We got a close game here. Minute 25. Oh, I simulated it all the way through. But the Rockets win and tie up the series 1 apiece. Now in Houston. Houston has home court advantage now. And the Knicks are going to take it back 139 to 116. Bates with 27 and 11. So 2-1, the Knicks lead. And in game 4, entering the 4th, the Rockets have the lead. 4 minutes to go. It's a 7-point game, 8-point game, and wow, the Rockets close that one out 134 to 114. So we are all tied up at 2. And in game 5, wow, we got a much closer series this year. And the Houston Rockets win game 5. So game number 6, the Knicks are trying to stay alive. The Houston Rockets are trying to finally get over that hump and beat the Knicks. Going into the 4th quarter, though, the Knicks with an 8-point lead. The Rockets took the lead, but now it's a 4-point lead here for the Knicks. 4-point lead once again. Can the Rockets make this really close? Nope, they can't. And the Knicks survive 143 to 132. And we have a game 7 between the Knicks and the Rockets. Who will win? The Knicks are trying to win their 4th straight, their 6th overall. The Rockets are trying to not go 0-3 in the NBA Finals. So here we go. The New York Knicks have a big lead entering the 3rd quarter. Entering the 4th, they have a 22-point lead. And with 17 seconds to go, that will do it. The Knicks win game 7, 114 to 94. Zion puts up 26 and 18. And the New York Knicks win 4 straight. Zion wins his 5th NBA Finals MVP. Wow. Who will knock off the Knicks? Because they have won 4 straight. We will see what happens next season. But yeah, Zion dominating. LeBron enters the league next. A few Hall of Famers here. Giannis retires. 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Never won anything. Bill Walton, 14 and 14, or 13 and 13. Vucevic and Bobby Jones both retire as well. Okay, so the 2003 draft class is coming up. The LA Lakers, the Wizards, the 76ers, Hawks, Jazz, Mavericks, Pistons, Nuggets, Knicks, or Bucks, Warriors all have the top 10 odds. The Lakers dropped to 5 last year. The Sixers actually have Hakeem Olajuwon. So if you compare Hakeem with a Dwayne Wade or a Melo or even a LeBron, that would be huge for them. So the NBA draft lottery and the Philadelphia 76ers win the lottery. So they will pair Hakeem with most likely LeBron. The Lakers drop down to 2. And the Hawks take the 3rd overall pick, which is really interesting because they have Jokic as well as who else do they have? I believe they have Klay Thompson. So that'll be interesting. We'll see who they draft. And yeah, let's get into the NBA draft. We'll see if Philly goes with LeBron and pairs him with Hakeem. Here we go. The 2003 NBA draft class and the Philadelphia 76ers pair Hakeem Olajuwon with LeBron James. That is it's a pretty good duo. That's a pretty good duo. Imani Bates and Zion. Better watch out. They're in the East too, so we'll see what happens. Carmelo goes to the LA Lakers, and the Atlanta Hawks take Chris Bosh to pair with Klay and Jokic, and Dwayne Wade drops all the way to 4 to the Detroit Pistons. The Wizards will take Kyle Korver at 5. The Jazz take Chris Kaman. The Mavericks take Luke Ridnour. The Nuggets, they take Nick Collison. The Bucks, they take Barbosa. The Warriors will take Luke Walton. The Pelicans take Darko. And the Heat take Brian Cook. 13 is a auto-generated player. So there you go. There's the NBA draft. Your number 21 is done, and Zion Williamson wins another league MVP. That is that's 5 straight for Zion. He matches with, I believe, his 5 finals MVPs. He's 6-0 in the NBA Finals. He's officially the GOAT so far in this series. LeBron James wins Rookie of the Year. Lenny Wilkins wins 6th Man. Tim Duncan, DPOY. Most improved is John Stockton. And Luke Wallace, once again, Coach of the Year. All NBA first team, we got Darius Garland, Tracy McGrady, Zion, Ben Simmons, and Whiteside. All NBA second team, we got Ja, Mark Price, Imani Bates, Alex English, and Joel Embiid. And third team, we got Magic, JoJo White, Tim Duncan, Sean Kemp, and DeMarcus Cousins. All defensive first team, we got Magic, we got Michael, who averaged 4 rebounds, 5 assists, Tim Duncan, Ben Simmons, and Embiid. And then all defensive second team, we got Tracy, Thibault, Tom Sanders, Imani Bates, and Kareem. So on to the playoffs here. The San Antonio Spurs have the #1 seed in the West. They're going up against Dallas, who has John Stockton and Kareem. Okay. This is actually a pretty good team. Kareem is a 99 overall, man, and he has really not done anything in this league. But they did get John Stockton. That's a big addition for them in the draft a couple years ago. So we'll see what happens with them. The Clippers have the 4 seed up against Denver, who has the 5 seed. And then the Grizzlies are playing against the Pelicans. So AI gets the Pelicans to a 6 seed. We got Utah versus Houston. So Michael Jordan did not make the playoffs with the who is Michael Jordan with again? Michael Jordan is with the dude. How do I forget this? League leaders. Let's see, Kobe averaged 32 a game. Oh, the Kings, right? So Kobe led the league with 30, or was third in the league with 32 points per game. Darius Garland led the league in scoring. In the East, we got the Knicks versus the Pacers. They have Oladipo, Tristan Thompson, Little, Dennis Johnson. Got Atlanta. Okay, so Atlanta, who got Chris Bosh. They paired Chris Bosh with Jokic. Klay Thompson is on the team as well. He's 38 years old, though. Jokic is 27. So not a bad pairing with Chris Bosh and Jokic. And then we got the Detroit Pistons with Dwayne Wade coming off the bench. DeMarcus Cousins is on that team. DeAndre Hunter, Cameron Reddish. Wow, there's a lot of guards on this team. We got the Bucks versus Toronto and Chicago versus Miami. So LeBron, who was on the 76ers, did not make the NBA playoffs with Hakeem. So round number 1, the Heat, the Pacers, the Pistons, the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, the Mavericks, Bucks, the Jazz are all eliminated. So the Jazz is a 2 seed, got eliminated by the Houston Rockets. We got New Orleans and AI moving on. So no Kobe, Jordan, or LeBron in the playoffs in this season. Interesting. San Antonio versus the Clippers, New Orleans versus Houston. Got the Knicks versus Atlanta. And then we got Chicago versus Toronto. So round number 2, and the Spurs, the Hawks, the Pelicans are all eliminated. So we got the Clippers versus the Rockets in a rematch, and a rematch from last year too, I believe, was the Knicks and the Bulls. So pretty much staying the same here. The conference finals, the Knicks sweep the Bulls, and in the West, the Clippers lose to the Houston Rockets. So a rematch for the, what is it? Is this year number? Yeah, this is year number 4. Every video or every season in this video has come down to the Knicks and the Rockets. That's insane. The Knicks are trying to win their, what, 4th? No, 5th? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're trying to win their 5th straight NBA title. That's ridiculous. Game 1 goes to the Knicks. Game 2 goes to the Rockets. Game 3 goes to the Knicks. Game 4 goes to the Knicks. And we'll jump in the Simcast here. Game 5 in New York. And this looks like another blow. We're not going to enter a game in this video. Maybe next video. But the New York Knicks beat the Houston Rockets to win their 5th straight NBA title. Zion wins his 6th Finals MVP. He's 7-0 in the NBA Finals. And he has 5 regular season MVPs. Okay, so year number 4 here in this video, guys. We are here in the draft lottery. We are gonna go ahead and just enter in the 2009 NBA draft, and I think that's it for drafts in this video, just because I mean we only have just a few more seasons, so at this point none of those rookies are gonna really matter, and the league is way oversaturated. So let's go ahead, skip the draft lottery. This is the Steph Curry draft. Blake Griffin I believe is in this draft. James Harden, all them guys. The number 1 overall pick goes to the Portland Trail Blazers. Cavs 2, Nets 3, 4, Lakers 5, Suns 6, Timberwolves, Hornets 7, 8, Thunder, Kings 9, and Wizards 10. So let's jump into the NBA draft. So with the number 1 overall pick, the Blazers take James Harden, number 1 overall. Number 2, the Cavs take Steph Curry. At number 3, the Nets take Ricky Rubio. At 4, the Lakers take DeMar DeRozan. Blake Griffin goes 5 to the Suns. Auto-generated player. Another auto-generated player. I'm just going to go ahead and sim the rest here. A lot of auto-generated players in this draft class because I didn't edit it, so it's going to be a wonky, this draft class, but whatever. Last episode, right? Who cares? Drew Holiday goes number 9. Excuse me, my voice just wanted to die there. James Johnson goes 11 to the 76ers. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Forbes, no, that's not a real player. Yeah, that's about it. Jeff Teague goes to the Hawks. Nice. But other than that, there is the draft. That's the last one I'm going to go ahead and do, and then I'm just going to do auto-generated drafts from here on out. And yeah, let's see what happens in free agency. In free agency, Kareem goes ahead and stays with Dallas. Embiid stays with the Bucks. Irving stays with the Lakers. Pretty much all the same here. Jaylen Brown stays with the Clippers. And then let's see, Dennis Johnson stays in Indiana, so there's Tristan Thompson. So there you go, nothing too exciting for free agency. So the end of year number 22 is here, and Zion Williamson wins another MVP. That's 5 straight. And he's the only one that's won MVP in this video, which is kind of crazy. 28, 15, and 3. Rookie of the years are all messed up. Dennis Schroeder wins 6th Man of the Year. DPOY is Tim Duncan. And Jerome Kersey wins Most Improved. All NBA first team, Tracy McGrady is on here, 31, 10, and 7. Darius Garland, Zion, Ben Simmons, and Embiid. Second team, we got Stockton, Magic, Alex English, Tim Duncan, and Akeem. Third team, we got John Morant, Kobe Bryant. 35, 4, and 5. Imani Bates, Sean Kemp, and Brad Daughtry. All defensive first team, got MJ, Magic, Tim Duncan, Ben Simmons, and Embiid. MJ averaged 28, 5, and 6. How he did not make an all-NBA team, I don't know. And there's all defensive second team into the playoffs here. Dallas is the number 1 seed. They have Stockton, Hershey Hawkins, Keith Van Horn, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, that's actually a really good team. They have a legit shot. The Lakers, Kyrie Irving is still around, 38 years old, in his 19th year. They have DeMar DeRozan, Carmelo Anthony's on this team. Forgot about that. BJ Washington and Marcus Camby. We got Vancouver versus San Antonio, Utah versus New Orleans, Clippers versus Portland, and then the Knicks, obviously the number 1 seed over here in the East against Chicago, Atlanta, Philly, Brooklyn, Detroit, and Orlando, and Milwaukee. So here we go. Round number 1. The Pelicans, Magic, Bulls, Lakers, Hawks, Spurs, and Clippers. Nets are all eliminated. So we got Dallas versus Vancouver. So that Dallas team is pretty good. They have the Rookie of the Year. Jamal Crawford, Anton Walker, and Tim Duncan. And then you got Utah versus Portland here. Steve Nash, Zach LaVine, Adrian Dantley, Derek Favors, Chris Kaman versus Ron Harper, James Harden. Oh, I forgot James Harden. 22, 6 assists per game as a rookie. You got Cam Reddish, Ben Simmons on that team. Wow, you got James Harden and Ben Simmons on the same team. That's an interesting team. And then this Philadelphia 76ers team is really good. This is one of the teams that I was really interested in. And we got Ray Allen, who's a 96. LeBron, who's a 95, average 22, 4, and 6. And then you got Hakeem. And Kawhi, by the way, is off the bench, along with Gary Harris, who's an 85 overall. Yeah, that's a really, really good team. Then we got Detroit, who has Dwayne Wade. DeMarcus Cousins, Dwayne Wade averaged 24, 7, and 3 per game, and they're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. So, round 2, the Pistons, Sixers, Jazz, and Grizzlies are eliminated. So, let's see. So LeBron loses obviously to the Knicks. Really good team. I'm surprised Detroit got swept there though. Milwaukee is not as good of a team as Detroit, but they do have Joel Embiid, who's playing out of his mind, so that helps. Dallas goes ahead and beats Vancouver in 6, and Portland, as a 7th seed, beats the Utah Jazz in 6 as well. That Portland team is really good, but a rookie James Harden, I just don't know if they can beat Dallas, who has John Stockton, Hawkins, Van Horn, Sharif, and Kareem. I don't know, man. That's tough. So here we go. Conference finals, New York up 2-1, Dallas and Portland tied at 1. Dallas goes ahead and wins in 5. The Knicks are in a battle here. They're up 3-2, and the Milwaukee Bucks lose in 7. The Knicks almost lost there. Wow. Okay, so we got the Dallas Mavericks and the New York Knicks. This is interesting. I feel like the Knicks are really undersized, But man, their offense is so good. I don't know. Kareem is 30 years old, averaging 20 and 11 per game. Stockton averaging 18 and 7. Wow. Hawkins averaging 14. Keith Van Horn averaging 27 a game in the playoffs. Okay, there's our scorer. I don't know. I don't know if they have enough offense to beat the Knicks. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what happens here in game number 1. Goes to the Knicks. Game number 2 goes to the Knicks. And game number 3 will go to the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks are pretty good. Dallas is controlling game 4 here. They're up by 12 and 35 seconds. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and win game 5. I don't know if they have a 3-0 comeback in them, though. Dallas is up, though, in New York here. At the end of 3, they're up by 16 and up by 12, and that will do it. They win 124 to 103. Van Horn puts up 34. Kareem 23 and 12. Stockton 20 and 9. And just like that, it's a 3-2 series. Interesting. Okay, maybe Dallas does have a comeback in them. Ooh, never mind. The Knicks are up by 10 here in the 3rd. Entering the 4th, they're only up by 6. 2 minutes to go. It's a 6-point game. Let's see if Dallas makes this any bit closer, but I want to try and get it through as many seasons as I can. So I don't really think, yeah, no, the Knicks are pulling away here, and that will do it. The New York Knicks win again. Zion wins Finals MVP again. He's 38 years old, 30 points per game, 17 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and the New York Knicks have won how many in a row? They have won 6 in a row. 8 in 10 years, and they're 8-0 in the NBA Finals. Wow. That is it's pretty dominant. Free agency real quick. AI, Kobe, they stay. Marbury stays with the Kings. Ray Allen stays with the Sixers. Jokic goes from the Hawks to the Rockets. Interesting. I don't know who's on the Rockets, but that's an interesting move. Oscar Robertson goes to Portland. Ooh, he is 38 years old, but he's still putting up numbers. That's going to be interesting. Steve Nash stays in Utah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oscar in Portland. Jokic going to the Rockets. Who's on the Rockets here? Let's see. So the Trailblazers obviously add Oscar Robertson along with Harden, Ben Simmons, Antoine Walker, Cameron Reddish. They don't really have any bigs, though. And then the Rockets, they get Jokic to pair up with Parker, Ingram, Bol, Kemba Walker. Okay, that's a pretty good team. Jokic is only 28 years old, 21, 10, and 6. Not bad. So we'll see if how the Rockets do next year. Okay, so we have a new MVP here at the end of year number 23. Tim Duncan wins MVP. 30 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. Good for Tim Duncan. Bol wins 6th man of the year. He's off the bench now that Jokic is starting. He averaged 19 and 9. Tim Duncan, DPOY. James Harden is most improved. The Portland Trailblazers are going to be really good. 29, 3, and 9 for James Harden. And Logan Schmidt is Coach of the Year. So, All-NBA first team, we got Garland, Ja, Tim Duncan, Ben Simmons, and Embiid. Wow, Zion did not make the All-NBA first team. Second team, though, we got McGrady, Kobe, 38, 4, and 6. Kemp, Alex English, and Jokic, his first year in Houston. We got Magic, John Stockton, Zion is on the third team with LeBron and Akeem Olajuwon. So 2 76ers on the All-NBA third team. All defensive first team, we got Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Tim Duncan, Ben Simmons, and Embiid. And then there's the second team with AI, Moncrief, Sean Kemp, LeBron, and Akeem Olajuwon. The Clippers are the number 1 seed, though, in the West with Magic Johnson, Andrew Wiggins, Hassan Whiteside. Kobe did make the playoffs, but they're an 8 seed against the Knicks. Let's see. The 76ers are the 2 seed. They're going up against the Hawks. John Morant and the Bulls are the 4 seed going up against the Nets with Tyler Hero. And the team is kind of meh. And then let's see. Dallas is the 3 seed. Golden State is a 4 seed with McGrady. Houston is a 7 seed with Kemba Walker, Joe Harris, Brandon Ingram, Jabari Parker, Jokic, Bol. And then Portland is a 6 seed with Oscar, James Harden, Reddish, Ben Simmons. So let's see what happens in round number 1. The Hornets, the Bulls, the Celtics, the Mavericks, the Warriors get eliminated. The Rockets get eliminated. The Clippers, the Hawks are all eliminated. So the 76ers, so LeBron's still in it. James Harden and Portland is still in it. Denver as an 8 seed beat the Clippers. They have Bledsoe, Bill Laimbeer, Petrovic, meh. Vancouver, so Tim Duncan MVP. They're still in it. And then we got Orlando and then Brooklyn in the East. So round number 2, the Nuggets get eliminated. The Portland Trailblazers are eliminated. The Nets, the Magic are gone. So we got Vancouver versus Utah. Utah with Steve Nash, Levine, Dantley, Favors, and Chris Kaman. And then we got New York versus Philly. This is a good series. We got Ray Allen, who's a 97. LeBron, who's a 97. And then Akeem, who's a 96. Akeem is only 25 years old. Gary Harris is an 86 overall. So yeah, this is an interesting team with Mark Price on that team. So here we go. New York and Philly tied at 1. Utah takes a 2-0 lead over Vancouver. Utah takes a 3-1 lead over Vancouver, and the Knicks take a 3-1 lead. And the 76ers and the Grizzlies are both eliminated. The Knicks once again going for, what is that, 7 straight? That would be 9 in 11 years. And the Utah Jazz make it to the NBA Finals, I believe, for the first time. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Game 1 goes to the Jazz. Game 2 goes to the Knicks. Game 3 goes to the Knicks. Game 4 goes to the Jazz. Okay, let's go ahead and simcast Game 5 here. See what happens here. The Knicks are up early and big. They're up by quite a bit here, up by 13, 17. They have a Game 5 in hand pretty easily. Strickland goes for 43. So Game 6 with the Knicks up 3-2 and in Utah, but the Knicks have an early lead. End of 3, they're up by over 30. So they're gonna win this one by 45 points. Yikes. Zion puts up 40 points, 24 rebounds. Bates puts up 38, 9, and 5. And that will do it. The New York Knicks win 7 straight. I'm really curious to see how many they win in a row. This is ridiculous. So year number 24 is over. Tracy McGrady wins MVP, 33 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. Bol 6th Man of the Year, Tim Duncan DPOY, and Logan Schmidt is once again the Coach of the Year. All NBA first team, we got McGrady, Ja, Tim Duncan, Ben Simmons, and Akeem. Second team, we got Magic, Jordan, Alex English, Zion, an auto-generated player, James Harden, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Imani Bates, and Embiid. And then all defensive first team, we got MJ, AI, Tim Duncan, Ben Simmons, and Akeem. And there is the second team. So on to the playoffs here. The Golden State Warriors have the number 1 seed with Tracy McGrady, Vinnie Johnson, Keith Van Horn, Grant Williams, and Tristan Thompson. The Utah Jazz and the Vancouver Grizzlies. Michael Jordan is going up against the 1 seed. Interesting. Yeah, he is not on a very good team. I mean, they have Cade Cunningham, but they got him in free agency apparently. But yeah, they don't really have a good team. I wonder how long Jordan, I believe he just re-signed actually. Yeah, he just re-signed, so he's there for another at least 3 years. And then we got Utah versus Vancouver, Houston versus New Orleans, the Clippers versus San Antonio. We got the Knicks versus Charlotte, Milwaukee versus Philly, Detroit versus Boston. So Kobe is a 6 seed now, and the Hawks are the 2 seed up against the Bulls. So here we go. Round number 1, the Celtics are eliminated, so Kobe is gone. Hornets, Warriors as the 1 seed. Michael Jordan upsets the 1 seed. LeBron is out as well. And the Spurs are out. So we got Utah versus Sacramento. We'll see how far MJ can take this Kings team. We got the Clippers versus Houston. Remember, Houston's an interesting team. They have Jokic with Jabari Parker, Ingram. But the who was it that I was really did the New Orleans made the playoffs, but the Portland Trailblazers did not with James Harden. Interesting. The Knicks and the Bucks, and then we got the Hawks versus the Pistons. I believe Dwayne Wade is on the Pistons. The Kings are eliminated, so Michael Jordan is eliminated. The Bucks are eliminated. The Rockets are gone, and the Pistons are gone. So we got the Atlanta Hawks versus the Knicks, and we got the Clippers versus the Utah Jazz. The Jazz trying to get back to the NBA Finals. They lost in 6 a year ago. So here we go. The conference finals, the Jazz up 2-1. The Knicks are in battle 2-2. The Knicks take a 3-2 lead. The Clippers take a 3-2 lead. The Hawks are eliminated, so the Knicks once again into the NBA Finals, and the Jazz are eliminated. So the Clippers now have a shot to knock down the New York Knicks, who have won, is that 7 in a row, right? Or 6? Well, this says Zion's only a 6-time champion. That is incorrect. They won 2 before, so wait, hold on. Why is this all messed up? Let's see. I'm curious. So they've won 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then so 7 in a row, and then they won 2 back here. So yeah, 9 in 11 years. So game 1, can they win 8 in a row? The Clippers win game 1. The Knicks win game 2. Knicks win game 3. And game 4 goes to the Knicks. And then game 5 in New York, can the Clippers stay alive and force another game? Looks like, oh, okay, we're tied at 127. You know what? Let's jump in. So it looks like Rice is at the free throw line here, and he hits one. Okay, so it's a 128 to 127 lead for the New York Knicks, up by 1 with a minute and a half to go. Magic Johnson being guarded by Strickland. Imani Bates, I believe that's him as number 40, or no, he's number 21, sorry. I don't see Zion in the game, so either he got in foul trouble or they have him out right now. Carr with offensive rebound, and he puts it in, so it's a 3-point game for the Knicks. I'm curious, did Zion get fouled out? Zion, yes. He always gets fouled out in these games. Like any game that I jump into, he's always fouled out. It's ridiculous. So Magic with the ball. I mean, the Clippers should be able to force a game 6 then if Zion is out. But Magic over to Whiteside, wide open. Wiggins, he puts it in. Back to a 1-point game, 55 seconds to go. And Strickland will bring it up. I mean, you just got to waste as much time as you can and just try and get a good shot, and he turns it over. Wiggins with the steal. And Wiggins, I thought he was going to pull up, but he puts up a tough layup. So now the Clippers with the 1-point lead, 43 seconds to go. Can Strickland and the Knicks hold on and win in 5? Strickland's going to get doubled. Interesting. Over to Carr. No one was really wide open there. I mean, I try to get this ball into Bates if they can. Strickland drives, easy layup, and now the Knicks with the 1-point lead with 25 seconds to go. So ball into Allen here for the Clippers. And he gets it into Wiggins. Wiggins, nice pass to Whiteside, and Whiteside puts it in. So the Clippers with the 1-point lead, can the Knicks win 8 in a row at the buzzer? All right, so ball into Strickland. What is going to happen here? Is he going to hold for the last shot? Over to Carr. Don't take that 3. Don't take that 3. This ball needs to go to Strickland or Bates. Chapman in the corner for 3. Oh, he hits it. 6 seconds to go. The Clippers don't have a timeout. They're down by 2. 4 seconds. Allen's going to have to pull up from 3. And that is no good. And the Knicks win it off of a Chapman game winner 3. And the Knicks have won 8 in a row. Honestly, this video is just going to go as long as the Knicks go and until they lose this video. So, I mean, this video could be 2 hours long. I have no idea. We'll see what happens. And is that Strickland who won MVP? Wow. Okay, so the first time since year 1 that Zion does not win a Finals MVP. Interesting. So a couple of massive retirements here. Ben Simmons retires. I believe he won 1 championship. Kyrie won obviously a bunch. He finally retires. Look at his averages: 33 and 8 assists. Simmons 28, 15, and 5. That's ridiculous. Oscar retires. Mark Price and Glenn Rice all retire. So Glenn Rice, that's a big retirement for the Knicks. Let's see, he got, I guess, what, 8? Oh, you know what? He's not on here, so he didn't actually retire. It's a you know, classic current gen 2K glitch. Hopefully tomorrow we find out that a lot is fixed. Year number 25 is over, and Rod Strickland wins MVP. Wow. Okay. 24 points, 13 assists at 36 years old. Wins an MVP and is also a 10-time champion. They've won 8 straight. That is ridiculous. Garland at 6 Man of the Year, DPOY, Tim Duncan. And then here's the All NBA first team. James Harden is on here. Tim Duncan. All NBA second team. There's Dwayne Wade, Zion, who averaged, let's see here, 26 and 14 this season. Then we got Blake Griffin, 30 points, 8 rebounds. LeBron James, JoJo White, Michael Jordan, and then Nikola Jokic. Here's the all defensive first team, and here is the second team. Here we go into the playoffs here. Golden State is the #1 seed in the West. The Knicks, obviously, the #1 seed in the East, are going up against Dwayne Wade and the Detroit Pistons. Michael Jordan is a 4 seed up against Kareem and Dallas. And then we've got, let's see, Houston is a 7 seed, no Portland. LeBron and Philly, they're a 3 seed, and Kobe is a 4 seed in Boston. And then someone else, and Steph. Wow, you got Steph, John Wall in Cleveland. So they are the 5 seed. So here we go. Round number 1. Kobe and the Celtics will most likely, they sweep the Cavs. LeBron and the Sixers sweep the Bucks. And let's see, Golden State sweeps New Orleans. Dallas beats Michael Jordan in 5. Clippers in Utah. And then, the Knicks beat Detroit in 5 as well. So we've got the Knicks versus, let's see, I mean, you never know, I guess, right? If Kobe can pull off a massive upset. Like I said, we're going to go until the Knicks lose. So we'll see how long that goes for. The Clippers, the Mavericks, the 76ers, the Celtics. Oh, Kobe almost had it, man. I thought Kobe was going to be the one to beat them. I really did. Now it's the Hawks, who have Jeff Teague, Bingo Smith, Gordon Hayward, Chris Bosh, and Jermaine O'Neal. And then we got Golden State versus the Utah Jazz. So conference finals, the Knicks up 3-0. And the Golden State Warriors advance to the NBA Finals. So we've got Kobe White, Tracy McGrady, Kevin Porter Jr., Keith Van Horn, and a auto-generated player versus Rod Strickland, Avery Bradley, Imani Bates, Zion, and another auto-generated player. I mean, this is oof. I don't know if Golden State could pull this one off. I don't think so. But if Tracy McGrady goes crazy, you never know. He's only averaging 22. He has to average like 40 if Golden State wants to win the series. And Golden State wins game 1. Let's see. Kobe White puts up 34. McGrady 21, 9, and 10. Okay. They might have a shot here. Game 2 goes to the Knicks. Game 3 goes to the Knicks. Game 4 goes to the Knicks. Never mind. Golden State does not have a shot here. I mean, they could come back from 3-1 and win this thing. They're going to win this one to force a game 6. So game 6 now in Golden State. You know what? If Golden State wins this, anything can happen in game 7. Nope. Golden State is going to lose this one. And the Knicks, once again, 9 times in a row, 11 overall in 13 years, 11-0. Zion wins another Finals MVP. A big change here. AI leaves in free agency from New Orleans to the Lakers, and Marbury goes from the Kings to the Lakers. So the Lakers just added 2 big-time 99 overall guards. Ray Allen leaves Philly to Golden State, who just lost in the finals. Wow, Steph leaves Cleveland already and joins Chauncey in San Antonio. Jackson Hayes goes from the Grizzlies to the Warriors. Blake Griffin joins Kobe in Boston. Okay, interesting. Sean Kemp is in Boston as well. All right, this is gonna get interesting. The year number 26 is over, and Rod Strickland wins back-to-back regular season MVPs. The Knicks, by the way, went 74-8. So yeah, that's they're pretty good. Garland wins 6-man DPOY. Hakeem Olajuwon. And let's see, all NBA first team Dwayne Wade is on here. Got LeBron, Alex English, Hakeem. Then all NBA second team, we got Harden, Jordan, Duncan, Zion, and Jokic. Third team, Ricky Rubio, Magic, Imani Bates, Chris Bosh, and Embiid. There's all defensive first team. And the second team, Golden State, once again, they're the number 1 seed with Darius Garland, Tracy McGrady, Ray Allen, Keith Van Horn, and Jackson Hayes. Wow, they got a lot of guys with Kobe White coming off the bench. Golden State has a chance. They have a chance. The Lakers with JoJo White, Stephon Marbury, Carmelo, Sarge, Camby. AI is coming off the bench with DeRozan. Ooh, the Lakers have a shot too. They're going up against the Rockets. Then you got Sacramento, Michael Jordan, and Cunningham. I mean, Galaxy is a 91 overall. Dallas is the number 2 seed. And then in the East, we got New York, Phillies, an 8 seed. Indiana and Brooklyn, Boston and Detroit. And then Atlanta, Orlando. Boston might have a shot. They pushed the Knicks to 7. They now add Blake Griffin. They might have a shot. Here we go. Round number 1. San Antonio, Sacramento, the Clippers, the Pistons, the Pacers, the Rockets, the Hawks, and the 76ers are all eliminated. So teams that have a shot to knock off the Knicks here. The Celtics, the Warriors, and the Lakers. Those are the 3 teams that have a shot here. I don't think Dallas can beat them. Don't think Utah can beat them. Don't think Brooklyn can beat them. And don't think Orlando can beat them. So here we go. The Magic, the Nets, the Mavericks, the Lakers are eliminated. So Golden State is still alive. And we've got Kobe Bryant in the conference finals with Pat Bev, Reddish, Griffin. Kemp is coming off the bench. Gafford, don't buy it. That's a good team. Golden State going up against Utah. DeMarcus Cousins is in Utah, by the way. When did that happen? This past offseason. Okay. So here we go. Conference finals. The Golden State Warriors are up 2-0. The Celtics are up 2-1. And the Celtics are up 3-1. Here we go. Will we finish this video off with Kobe Bryant winning a championship? That'd be pretty fitting. The Knicks, though, have a lead. They're trying to hold on. They're down 3-1 into the 4th. The Knicks have a huge lead, 20-point lead. That will do it. It's 3-2 now. Golden State is in the NBA Finals. Can the Boston Celtics knock off the... How many times have the Knicks won in a row? 9? Can the Knicks get to 10? This is 5 seconds. Oh, my God, 5 seconds to go. I stopped it just in time. Who has the ball? Timeout. It doesn't say. Gafford made a free throw. Who is Gafford on? Oh, I think the Knicks have the ball. I think the Knicks. Who has the ball? I believe Gafford. Oh, okay. I think the Knicks are gonna hold on and win this thing. Yeah, okay. So 107-106. Game 7. The Knicks, who have won 9 in a row, versus Kobe and the Celtics. Can Kobe knock them off? It's an 8-point game. 7-point game into the 4th. 7-point game. I just don't think they're going to have enough. Nope. They're not going to have enough. That will do it. The Boston Celtics are eliminated, and the Knicks are on to another NBA title or finals. Can they win 10 straight? Or will Golden State with Tracy McGrady, Kobe White, Ray Allen? This team was built to beat the Knicks. They were flat out built to beat the Knicks. Here we go. Game 1. The Knicks win game 1. Game 2. Golden State wins game 2. Game 3. Golden State wins game 3. Game 4. Golden State wins game 4. On to game 5. The Knicks have a lead. A 13-point lead in the 4th. A 12-point lead. Okay. The Knicks force a game 5. And the Golden State Warriors have a decent lead. It's tied up. 4-point lead, 5-point lead, and it's, oh my God, it's a 1-point game. Minute and a half to go. It's a 4-point game. It's a 2-point game. 1 minute to go. Let's jump in. Here we go. The Warriors with the ball. They're up by 2. Allen into McGrady. Don't have to foul here for the Knicks as they're down by 2. Garland with the ball being guarded by Bates. Over to Kobe White. If Golden State gets a bucket here, this thing might be over. Ray Allen, who came over in free agency, just knocked that one down. He has 23 points here in game 6. Imani Bates, they need to score fast here. Zion is in the game, so he didn't get in foul trouble. Carr takes a shot. That's no good. Golden State with the rebound. 35 seconds to go, up by 4. This might be it. A bucket here wins it for Golden State. McGrady with 13 on the shot clock. He might hold for one final shot here. It's like a loose double team. Kobe White is wide open in the corner. Yep. Over to White for 3. No good. And the Knicks have a shot. It's an outside shot, but they have a shot to extend this series. All right, so the Knicks with the ball down by 4. I don't think they necessarily need a 3 here. Strickland, oh, he had Zion wide open. Oh, Hassan Whiteside's on that team? Oh my God, how are they losing the series? What was that? Chapman took another terrible three. That's Zion, another rebound. Bates. Oh, 1 second. And that will do it. Video over. The Golden State Warriors knock off the 11-time champion, the New York Knicks, who had won 9 in a row, and they beat the Knicks to prevent them from winning 10 in a row in New York. The Golden State Warriors are NBA champions. That, like I said, guys, I was gonna end this video and this series once the Knicks lost. They finally lost after winning, after being 11-0. They fall to 11-1. And let's see who wins Finals MVP here for Golden State. But that will do it for the series, guys. As you guys know, Tracy McGrady wins Finals MVP. As you guys know, 2K Next Gen comes out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am picking up the Xbox tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We will see when I actually get it. I don't know if I have to wait in a line or if it's curbside pickup. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm gonna have to call and double check with them. Hopefully all things go well and I get it tomorrow. I should. I got it pre-ordered day one, so we'll see what happens. McGrady averaged 28, 6 and 6. Tomorrow, what to expect? Honestly, I have no idea. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna. Do I want to live stream? No, I'm not gonna live stream tomorrow. Maybe at some point I might. But the first video you guys will see will be a player build video. The second video you guys will see will probably be a 2K just rebuild video, and I might rebuild the Denver Nuggets since they're my favorite team. And then I think maybe if I have time for a third video, I might try and set it up to where I start this series, chapter 3. I don't know how easy that is going to be, though. I'm going to have to start with 12 teams. I'm going to get logos in there, get the draft class as good as I can get it, the roster as good as I can get it, and I might post that tomorrow. If not, it will be out on the 11th. So be on the lookout for that. I will get it up for either tomorrow, though, or the 11th, Tuesday or Wednesday. And I'm going to try. I'm probably going to be posting 2, maybe 3 videos a day here for quite a bit. So again, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel and you guys haven't already. Turn on that notification bell so you guys know right when I upload. I got to get the Xbox, download 2K, and just get right into it. So, you know, I don't know how long that's going to take, but that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I took tomorrow off from work, so luckily I work Saturday instead of that's why I didn't get a video up the last couple days, by the way. I worked Saturday so I could have Tuesday off, tomorrow off, so that way I could be ready for next gen. So anyways, that's the plan. As I just cut my thumb on my chair, I don't know how that the hell just happened. But yeah, that's the plan. So anyways, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see with next gen here on the channel. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. That will do it for this series. I'm sorry I couldn't finish this series, but I just didn't have time. So and it's just, honestly, I'm so excited for next gen. It was actually kind of hard to just keep posting on current gen because, man, I'm just so excited for next gen. So anyways, hope you guys are too. Turn on that notification bell so you guys know when I upload tomorrow. I don't know when it's gonna be. It depends on how long it takes to get everything. So yeah, let's hope everything goes smoothly tomorrow. If I don't, for some reason, get the Xbox tomorrow and I'm not able to upload, I will post a community post and let you guys know. But let's hope everything's all good. I will see you guys then. Yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say. I'm so excited, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. And let's go crazy for next gen. Let's see what happens. I'll see you guys then. Later, guys. Ow. Hurt my thumb. Dude, I'm bleeding. What the hell just... Is there a knife connected to my chair?